So in Primavera, we also have tools store period performance. So we can able to see this now. So what you mean by store period performance? So which means we can able to store our weekly progress, our monthly progress, our yearly progress, and what we can store in it. Like we can able to store actual units and actual cost, budgeted units and budgeted cost, and we can able to go for earned value analysis, like earned value cost as well. So planned value cost, everything we can able to go for store period performance, and later we can able to have those columns in our window, and we can able to generate the report, and we can able to see the S curves as well. So we will see that how it in Primavera now. So I'm just going for enterprise and then projects. So here I'm just going for a new project. So under this process plant projects EPS, now I am just going for a dates, and here it is going to start from January 1st, and we can able to go for hour. I'm just going to put 8 a.m. So, and after just I'm just going for a opening it. So here we can just go for detail. So we can just go for calendar, which calendar this project, like so in activity we can able to choose now. So from here, so I'm just going to create one activity, and I am just going to choose the activity calendar. So otherwise in project itself, like you can just go for defaults, so we can able to change the default calendar of a project. So in default we have duration type, fixed duration and units, percentage complete type, duration, activity type, task dependent, and it is like a calendar. We can able to select the calendar. So I'm just choosing this calendar. So what we have in N1 calendar we will see. So enterprise calendars, and here in N1 we can able to see what we have, like modify. See, it is like a 8-hour work week calendar. So detailed work hours per day, it is just going to start from 8 o'clock and it is just going to end on like 4 o'clock. So these details we can able to see, and this is also having time period of 8 hours per day. This you need to update 8 hours per day, and weekly, hourly, monthly you can able to update. Now I am just going for inputting the original duration of our project. So this I am just going to consider 4-week project. So it is like having 7 days per week. Like we have 28 days per 4 week. So I'm just going to put 28. So, and here in activity calendar we can able to choose the N1 calendar, and after we can just go for updating the duration. So original duration it has 28 days. So now I'm just going for enterprise and then resources, and here I'm just going to create a new resource, and here I'm just going for a so calendar, the same N1 calendar. So default units per time 8 hours per day. Units and prices I am just putting 10 per hour. Now I'm just going for activities, and then I'm just going for right click, assign resources. I'm just going to select the resource that we have created. Now we can just go for resource tab, and here we can able to see the budgeted units. So the budgeted units coming as 224, but actually we need 500. So I'm just going to input that 500 here. Then automatically the budgeted units per time it will be updated, and also the budgeted cost. So this column you can able to go for customizations. So in this you can able to have all those. So resource ID name, default units per time, maximum units per time, price per unit, budgeted units per time, budgeted units, budgeted cost, actual units, actual cost, actual this period units, actual this period cost account, and remaining units. So here I'm just going to show you these are all the things we must have in it. So after assigning resources to the activity, now we can able to just go for scheduling it. Now I'm just going for schedule, and I'm just going to before you need to choose the date and the time also we can able to choose from here. On 1st January it is just going to have a 8 a.m. morning 8 a.m. we are going to start. So this calendar having 7 days work week, and also like every day it is like 8 hours. So I'm just going to schedule it. Okay, now it is just going to start on 1st January 8 a.m. and it is just going to end on 28th January 4 p.m. So the end of the day 4 p.m. Now we can just go for assigning baseline. So we just go for maintain baseline and then save a copy and select it and go for initial planning baseline and close it. Now I'm just going for assign baselines, and here I'm just going for selecting that particular baseline, and I'm just going for click OK. So we have assigned the baseline also here. Now we can able to just go for bars and we can check it project baseline and primary baseline if you need. So project baseline I checked, and I'm just going to apply and then OK. So the yellow color bar below the red bar, which is like a baseline. So it is showing in our Gantt chart now. Now we can able to go for updating our progress. For updating progress, we must consider this one. So before that, we must have something in Primavera. So here in this layout, and we must have financial periods. So for that, I'm just going for admin financial periods, and here I'm just going for the first date as January 1st, and then the batch end date as we can just go for January 28, and every 1 week we are just going to create a financial period, and the batch ending on Thursday, then we can go for period ends on Thursday. So in between this 28, for every 1 week we will be having financial periods. So totally we will be having 4 financial period. I'm just going to create it. Are you sure you want to create the batch financial periods? Yes. So 4 new financial period were successfully created. So this is the easy method of creation of financial period. Otherwise we can just go for individual methods. So from which date to which date you add, again which date to which date. So it takes time now, so we can just go for batch creation. I'm just going to close it, and we can just click OK this one. Now I'm just going for edit user preferences, and here I'm just going for application, and here financial periods we can able to select. So I'm just going for clicking it. So we are going to select the financial period that we have created now. We can able to just go for this financial period and then select, and up to which one, up to here this financial period, and select it. So this we are going to have columns, and I'm just going to close it. See, once you close it, we can able to have all those column here along with this columns, and here I'm just going for column, and we can able to have all this in our window. So what I have, you can also have by finding, or you can just go for choosing something and you can use these arrows. Okay, now I'm just clicking the icon here and I am just going for financial period value. So we have all the financial period, actual cost, labor cost, earned value, planned value, cost, everything. So totally I'm just going to take. So I'm just going for everything and moving this way. And I'm just going for apply and then OK. Then we can able to see all those cost details and units detail here. So this will be getting updated after updating our progress. And for that we are just going to use tools store period performance. Now we will see how to do it. Now after doing all those things, now I can just go for starting our project, and I'm just going for 25. So 25 percentage progress on first week. So I'm just going to put 25 percentage. Now I'm just going to schedule. So schedule on which date? After 7 days. So it will be like a seventh closing hours. So it is like a 4 p.m. I am just going to schedule it. So we are getting the progress. Now the actual is not getting updated. We will go for resources, and here also the actual units not getting updated. What we can do means just we can just close all those, close all projects, and now again we can just go for opening it. So the units not getting updated. So what we can means just to close and then come back. So it is not even updating by itself. So we can just go for edit user preferences. So in calculations, we can able to go for recalculate the units duration and units per time for existing assignments based on the activity duration type. Now I'm just going for tools, recalculate assignment cost, and I'm just going to recalculate it and click OK. Still the actual this period units is not updated. We can just go for units. Then I'm just going for putting 25. Once you're putting units there, then it is just getting updated. Now I'm just going for resources, and here the actual units is 125, but we have, so here the actual units is getting updated as 125, but we have to like update it as 150. So 150 is what the actual, but in software it is just getting updated as budgeted units. So 150 we can input there. So actual this period unit, I'm just going to put 150, So once you're putting 150, this actual unit is also changing. Now we can just go for tools and then store period performance. And here we can able to go for like selecting the financial period. By default it is coming 1st to 7th June, 7th Jan, and I'm just going for store now. So once you stored it, we can able to see the like cost for the financial period, actual labor cost and everything. See, here we also have budgeted total cost, an actual labor cost, actual labor unit, and all those details, planned value cost and everything. So this is what like a store period performance. Now again I'm just going for the next progress. So I'm just going to put as a duration. To remove the bug only, I did that actually here, general duration or units. Now we can just go for duration itself. Now I am just going to put a 50. So when it is like a 50% completed, I am just going for schedule it. So we supposed to select the 14th closing hours and schedule. Now we have got our project updated. So here now I am just going for resources. So actual this period unit, it is like a looking as 100. But what we have 120. Then I supposed to put 120 here, and we can just go for tools store period performance. So tools store period performance, and here we can just go for selecting the date. So it is automatically having that financial period. See, on 8th onwards until 14th. Nah? So I'm just going for store now and put yes. So for the second financial period also we have the planned value cost and everything. So like this I'm just going for the third updation. So third I'm just going to put 75. When you are putting 75, it's supposed to complete on 21st as we don't have any delay in our project. Now I'm just going for scheduling on 21st and then closing hours of 4 p.m. Now I'm just going to schedule it. Okay. Now I'm just going for resources, and here the actual this period unit is coming as 105, but we supposed to put 160. So I'm just going for 160. Now we can just go for store period performance. Automatically like it is selecting that financial period, and we can just go for store now. So after you store now, then the actual this period unit will be like going to the actual units. Okay. Now I'm just going for status. Now I'm just going to complete the whole project. So it's supposed to complete on 28th January. Now we can schedule for 28th January. So 28th January closing hours 4 p.m. and I'm just going for schedule it. So we have completed our project. So in resources I'm going, and here actual this period unit is showing as 70 hours, but this is like a software calculation. Depends on the budgeted unit. But what we have actual of 130. So you can able to put 130 here. So now we can just go for store period performance, and I'm just going for store now, and then I'm just going for S. Okay, now it becomes 0. Now we can able to see like a budgeted cost 5000, actual cost 5600, and budgeted unit 500, actual unit 560. So this is what I have calculated already. So everything getting matched. So for the same you can able to put here also. So sum of all those and here I'm just going to put, see here we have budgeted unit cost 5000, actual unit cost 5600. So this is what we have here, 5000 and 5600, and also we have 500 and 560. So 500 and then 560. Okay, and also we can able to see those like a separate value for each financial period. So from our layout. Now I'm just going for resource usage profile. So I need to select the resource. So this is what the resource that we have created for this activity. So we can able to see all those details and we can able to make use of this legend. And I'm just going for right click resource usage profile options, and here we can able to like go for display actual using financial period data. Okay, if you want unit or cost we can able to go for. Okay, this is what we have now. Okay, now I'm just going for enterprise tracking, and here we can able to just go for right click profile settings, and here we can able to go for display actual and earned value using financial period data, and we can able to select the labor, and we can able to select whatever we want here also. So here we can able to select planned value cost, planned value labor unit, earned value labor unit, estimated completion labor unit, and everything. And I'm just unchecking it and I'm checking everything else. I'm just going for actual and I'm just going to apply. So once you apply, we can able to see everything here, but it is like we supposed to put some timeline like here time scale. So I'm just going for month per week and apply and okay. Now we can able to see the things. So if you want to make it bigger, you can go for, otherwise you can go for smaller by zoom in, zoom out. Otherwise I'm just going for time scale again, and here I'm just going for week per day and apply and okay. Now we can able to see the actual and also planned value and earned value. So we have planned value and then earned value curve on the same line, as we don't have any delays. If you have delay, then it will be like a differ in this area. So now we have the difference in actuals only. So that's why actual is in blue color, that is away from these two. Now I'm just going for right click profile settings, and here so we can able to like do all these things. I'm just going for cost and I'm just going to apply, and these things we can able to do. So the same we can just go for activity and then we can just go for activity profile, and here we can able to go for activity profile options. It is what we have in tracking. So budgeted, if it is not, we will see how it is. So we can go for applying it. See, we are getting as per our financial periods. So this is what like a store period performance. So this could be useful for the people working in construction industry, as they have this kind of updations and they can able to go for the S curves and they can able to go for the reports.